video, jeez. I don't want to click on no video right now.
I've been setting up Among Us. In my setting up Among Us era. Okay. I don't wait. Okay. You guys should hear now. Hi guys, welcome. Sorry I'm silent. I'm trying to figure out how to do Among Us right now. Yeah. Do I do quick chat or free chat? Oh, whoa, hold on. Europe. Okay, wait. I am wait, where do I change this? Oh, being in Europe? Okay. Well, let's go. Let's go. Oh. Oh, I'm in Asia. In let's go. My Viagra. I need to take my Viagra pill. goodness. I'll be back. I'll be back. Are those like additional roles included, like the scientist, the guardian angel, whatever? Who is Chewy Pill 3947? That's Nicole. That's Nicole. This is confusing.
Okay, question actually. What are the different roles,
Can you
Bobby?
rebrand?
Because when I played Among Us,
Okay, okay.
it was just the default Among Us. I don't know if this is weird.
Okay.
Default. I know that there's one that's like a jester, right?
Basically, the game is updating to have everything is the same except there can be a scientist, a guardian, engineer, and shapeshifter is just like the imposter, except you can dress up as another person to try to kill yourself. One of them causes vents, but I don't really know because I also have to wake up on the. I've never played this update. Too many. What? That's fucked up. You closed it because you hate us, right? You said you hate us. And she sent me a DM and she said I hate us. Oh no. No, I'm really, really bad. Hello, hello. Hello. Hi. You guys don't know Benji. Benji's my friend, and somehow is also.
Okay, Benji's my friend and somehow is your friend, alright?
Yeah, it was like, wait,
You gotta get
Benji?
it.
Yeah, you know Benji? And then I was like, cool. That's right. Everybody. Okay. Yeah. Rock your body. Yeah. Can we do that one song? What was it? Who's dated for? No, that's why we have to do it right this time. Okay. You guys know that? Wait. Okay, wait. It's like that one thing. No, that's sad. What a say. Woo! Okay, is everybody in?
How do you get in?
Everybody should. Is everybody in? Yeah.
Is there room for one more?
Yes, there is. There's room for two more.
How do you get in?
Okay, so go to join a game, then click private, and then enter the code that's in announcement. But like when you're in the joining games, make sure you're in the North America server, or else it won't work.
Make sure you say the code out loud so we know. so everyone knows what the code is.
No. I'm Alpha 3.
Alpha?
You're
Alpha?
Okay, we got
Oh my
Gator
God.
Party, imposters.
Hey, how do I fix my name?
Okay, we'll just wait in here. Okay. I won't play my music. I like he's gonna get copyright, so we're good. Down, 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 down. Stop it. What? All right. Bam. 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 Bum, 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 bum. Dun, 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 dun. Bum, bum, dun, 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 dun. Alright. Sorry about the nose breathing thing, because I don't know why it does that once in a while. It's 13. Sorry.
I
Oh
also
yeah,
stopped
that's
realizing.
fair. But are you tying with the boat still? So I'll actually clear myself real quick. I went all the way around through admin table because so I was gonna go to the admin table, check who's on the right side, and catch them up top.
Alright. We waiting. We wait.
You know, the memes of me crying all the time. What were you crying about? The actual what I was crying about is like someone made a compilation of fan reactions thanking me for making content. The reason it was so sad was because I had this realization when I was watching that I would never be able to have this connection. That is something that people don't realize how much it affects them. Not a lot of people have this connection with the audience. And I literally grew up as a human being with and just know that I would never be able to have the kind of connection I had when I started. That you know, the memes of me crying. What were you crying about? The actual what I was crying about is like someone made a compilation of fan reactions thanking me for making content. The reason it was so sad is because I had this realization when I was watching it that I would never be able to have a personal connection with that is that is something that people don't realize how much it affects them because not a lot of people have this connection with the audience they have. I literally grew up as a human being with people and just know that I would never be able to have the kind of connection I had when I started. That is devastating. You know, the memes of me crying all the time. Superman wears underwear on the outside. So it's one of two reasons. Either one, the writers were inspired by pro wrestlers and wanted to use that style to show that Superman is a strong dude. Or two, comic book production was very poor back in the day, and it didn't allow for many artistic options such as gradients and shading. So literally, the only way to highlight the groin and buttocks area is to have underwear be worn on the outside. And this concept was used on many heroes later down the line until production got better. So what do you think was the right reason?
And for what? Emily Wall, thanks for 26 months. Happy New Year's. Also, happy birthday week. Oh, thanks. Thank you so much. Yeah, you know, it's Capricorn season. Yes, my birthday. And Mika's birthday. Don't forget, Mika's birthday is also on the 8th. 6 days. I'm so excited. Also, I feel like I need to change because my arm is about to rip out of this shirt. It's I haven't worn this shirt in a while and I'm a little jacked or whatever. So, you know. Brother Man, thanks for 24 months. Thank you. I love your content. You are an inspiration to us all. Thank you. Thank you. It's very sweet of you. Happy 2 years. Lamb, thanks for 10 months. Hello. Hades, thanks for the 5 months. Happy New Year's. Yas, thanks for the 4 months. PG, thanks for joining. Chris, thanks for 11 months. Thank you. Ian, thanks for the 30 months. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. No, this shirt is just small. I am small. This shirt is smaller. What are you drinking? Caffeine. Some caffeine. I'm so excited for this year. I worked out today. I think the music's too loud still, isn't it? How's that? I've been working out pretty consistently, and I'm keeping track of my numbers this year. I just kind of, I would just go in and frilly-nilly just work out, but now I'm keeping track of things. So as of today, I wrote it down. Don't look at all my... So dirty. Oh my god. Don't look. Don't look. Close your eyes. January 2nd, I squatted 85 pounds 3 times. It's not my peak. My peak is 100 pounds. But I will get back to that soon. I will get back to that. Still old phone. Yeah. Oh gosh. I really don't think I'm going to switch phones until this phone breaks. Which is going to be really bad because I will probably, you know, need to get the stuff off of there before everything breaks. There is something in my eye. Okay, I think I'm going to change because this shirt's cutting off my circulation. 1 second. Oh, also I'm wearing my massive pants. Okay, I did forget I had a headset on. I did. Oopsies. They're huge. They're super comfortable. Okay, let me change. I'm gonna change. Hold. Can't feel my arms. Oh boy, I'm back. Okay, this shirt doesn't really match the pants, but whatever. Whatever. You can't really see the pants if I scoot up like this. Hello, I'm back. Sorry. I know Viper's head keeps falling off. I need like super glue. It does match? It does? Wait, really? I didn't think it did. Adoptable. Sorrel, thanks for the 5 months. I turned 16 on the 24th of December. Happy New Year's. Happy birthday! Happy early birthday, George. Thanks for 6 months. Thank you. Happy early birth to you and Mika. Thanks! Can you believe Mika's gonna be 5 years old? I cannot believe it. Black! Sorry. Okay. Horf. What lipstick? This is called Dose of Colors. Liquid matte, liquid matte, liquid matte. Shade Los Angeles. But instead of Angeles, it's spelled Angeles, like jealousy. Dude, makeup products have the craziest names. Dos is D-O-S-E. I don't know. Whatever. Whatever. I don't know. Whatever. Whatever. Okay. Today we have a there is no way I just said crew chime again. That's crazy. Crew chime. Why do I keep doing that? Crouton? Crouton? We were watching croutons today. We are also announcing the Streama's winners with Myung. Myung will be joining on my channel. We are gonna announce the 3 winners. I think two were community voted, and then Myung and I picked the final winner. So there'll be 3 winners winning full entire PC setups, which is awesome. Streamers was really fun. It was very stressful, but very fun. Learning lesson, that's for sure. But really good, I thought. And then I wanted to do... I haven't written down my goals. Okay. My New Year starts today. You may be wondering, Ray, what happened? New Year's was 2 nights ago. Was it 2 nights? When was New Year's? What day is it, bro? It's the 2nd. So yesterday was New Year's Day, and yesterday night was New Year's night. You may be asking, Ray, what happened? Why are you starting New Year's on the 2nd? Well, because yesterday I spent the whole day being hungover. That's what had happened, okay? I am not counting yesterday as a day to my New Year's. No, it was awful, and I regret it. I am not drinking again until next time. Anyways, so yeah, today is my New Year, so I wanted to write down all of my resolutions for the year with you guys, because I haven't done that yet. I do have a lot of goals in mind, but dude, I can't even express to you guys, this is my favorite time of the year. This is my favorite time. I love New Year's. I love, like, my birthday. I never feel more inspired than when I do around January. January is my favorite month. I'm so excited. There's so much I want to do, and hopefully this year I will, you know, achieve all of my goals that I set, because I usually set way too many goals that I can never achieve, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Oh, also, oh my gosh. Never mind. Echo, thanks for the 7 months. Thank you. Wero for the 11 months. Thank you, Alex, for 24. Thank you for all the members. Lonnie and Clues and Chloe. Thank you so much. Okay, I know I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. I just want to say, I saw some of Ray Twitter beefing on Twitter. Holy cow, you guys are a little like childlike mother, I guess. But I'm just gonna say, I never said I was quitting GTA 5 RP. I don't know. You guys are on some crazy copium, I think, where, you know, you took what I said on Myung's channel saying, like, I don't want to play GTA right now as like a rest in peace, Raymond. Not Raymond trending on the first day of the new year. This bitch hasn't woken up for months and she's trending on Twitter. You guys are crazy. I saw that and I was like, dude, y'all need to chill. It was her birthday. She's not real. She's not real. You guys, she doesn't exist. Okay? She's a fictional character that I made up. I can't. I'm a little worried about our sanity levels. But yes, happy birthday, Raymond. We'll see you soon, Copium. FBI, thanks for the 17 months. Esme, thanks for the 20 months. Thank you. Thank you so much. Akash, thanks for 23 months. Thank you so much. Okay, music off. It's time. Wait, what's the time? What are we doing? Crime? Should we start with crime or should we do Reddit recap first? I'm sad today, Ray. Don't. No, 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 no. We are not allowed to be. Oh, actually, yeah, no, we're allowed to be sad, but we are going to try to focus on the good things. It's a new year. It's a new year. Crime? Okay, crime. Let's do crime. No, 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 no. It's okay to be sad, but what's my best advice I could give? It's okay to be sad, but if it's a repetitive sadness and something is causing that sadness, maybe it's a good time to try to change those habits or get rid of something that is causing sadness. You know, maybe it's a person in your life that's affecting you. Get rid of that hoe. New year! It's crouton time! What's the channel called? Oh, explore with us. Out of here. All right. Wait, they uploaded a video 21 hours ago. Let's go. When a thrill killer realizes he's been caught. Dude, this channel, a lot of their titles are the same, but I guess that's why it works. Yum, 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 yum. Okay, should we watch it first? Oh, wait. Before we watch that, I wanted to watch that video of the Scream Killers, the girl that got stabbed 19 times. Someone said there was a short video of her being interrogated. Is that true? WMAC, thanks for 26 months. Peyton's interview. Yes. Okay. Oh my god, you remembered? Yeah, you know. New leaf, new me, new year, new something. Dude, I do this every year. Unpredictable. It's a matter of how long am I going to feel this way and how long am I going to be motivated for? How long am I going to change my ways until I seep back into my old habits? Huh? How long? Peyton's. What's the video called? What's the video called? If I just search for Peyton Explore with us, I also don't know how to spell her name. Okay, explore with us, Peyton? P-A, oh, ooh. Oh, no. Wait, this might be DMCA though. Slenderman stabbing survivor describes horrific ordeal, but it's ABC News. E.W. Peyton. Okay. E.W. Pay with an A. That poor girl. Trigger warning? Okay, I'll fix it. I'll fix the title. We'll get rid of Happy New Year's. Trigger warning. Watching crime. Okay. Wait, too many. I used too many characters.
Overwatch was about raising the world up.
They can give the people hope again.
Okay. Oh, okay. One of my mods is checking to see if the video is DMCA, so we will see. In the meantime, before we watch that, let's watch the new video that they posted instead. How about that? Boop. Let's watch it. 21 hours ago, when a thrill killer realizes he's been caught. Oh my gosh, it's been a while since we've watched crime. Like what, 3 days? 3 days of crime? The following is an educational documentary. I'm standing there in shock. Uh-oh. All right, let me know how the audio is.
He wanted a little community of little killers. Oh my gosh, this is so crazy.
Little killers?
He's being accused of this.
A young man takes off on a cross-country journey in hopes of achieving a fresh start. He's optimistic that this is his chance to make things right for his family. And he can feel
Oh,
it.
wait,
Everything is about to change.
he made
Unbeknownst.
Dude! The narrator has subtitles now? This is awesome. Okay, oh, hold on. I was so distracted by the subtitles, I didn't hear anything.
Start. He's optimistic that this is his chance to make
Volume is
things
good?
right for his family. And he can feel it. Everything is about to change. Unbeknownst to him, however, his path will soon take an unfortunate detour. It will intersect with an individual so incredibly evil, they would later be described as a serial killer in the making. It was June 17th, 2017, when 18-year-old Hunter Tash Smith left his home in Junction City, Oregon, bound for Nebraska. There, a steady job that could help him to provide for his infant daughter was awaiting him. He'd led his family to believe he'd be traveling by Greyhound bus. It could be that he didn't want them to worry. In actuality, he had elected to hitchhike. 3 days later, on June 20th, he updated his friend in Nebraska, whom he
Ohio,
planned to
woo.
stay with on arrival. He was in Burns, Oregon, and was catching a bus to Idaho. Around this same time, Hunter's aunt, Raquel Messer, received word that Hunter had been picked up by a nice couple. Apparently, they were so kind that they allowed him to stay the night in their home, giving him a chance to clean up and get a comfortable night's rest. The plan was to drop him off at an Ontario, Oregon bus station the following day. And then, all contact with Hunter came to a screeching halt. It was the next month in August when Hunter's friend in Nebraska contacted Hunter's mother, Heather Smith. The friend was worried. It had been weeks since she'd heard from Hunter. Immediately, Hunter's family filed a missing persons report. It was August 4th. And then, nothing. 4 agonizing months passed since his family had last seen him, and still no word from Hunter. On October 21st, a development came, but it was the worst kind of news. Human remains were found by hunters in an area of the Bruno Desert in
But it's
Idaho,
probably not.
Oregon's
Because
neighboring
you-
state to the east. The cause of death appeared to have been anything but natural, and based on the estimate.
I don't recommend waiting a couple weeks to file a missing persons report on your kid if your child has gone missing, all right? Okay, maybe do it after like a day.
Estimated age of the deceased, Idaho State Police believed that
Crazy.
the remains could potentially be those of the missing young man. DNA from Hunter's mother was compared against that of the unidentified body, and the confirmation soon came. Sadly, the remains were those of Hunter. With the terrible news, the family's worst nightmare became reality, and all hope that he'd someday return was lost. The situation was beyond comprehension. What could have happened to the young father who was eager to start his new life? The story behind Hunter's horrendous demise would soon unravel,
What?
along with unbelievably shocking revelations about the monster whose path he tragically crossed. The question why any of this happened in the first place will be answered, but understanding the bizarre motive is another thing entirely. In the county of Owyhee, rumors began circulating about the disturbing find. One particular lead, out of the many received shortly after news of the somber discovery was made public, captured the full attention of law enforcement. A man by the name of Nick Vandenberg had shared a local news story on Facebook. "This is close to where I live," Nick commented. But it was his next comment that really raised eyebrows. "If it was me, I wouldn't have left him in the desert, LOL. Too much risk of hunters stumbling on a dead body, LOL. Not
What?
exactly the kind of thing someone expected to read about such a tragedy, especially posted publicly.
Yeah.
As law enforcement followed up on the leads that had rapidly filtered in, they were soon led to a young woman by the name of Montana Reed. She'd been living with Nick in his home until recently and was his ex-girlfriend. Montana agreed to speak with detectives on October 24th of 2017, 3 days after the remains were located. First, they addressed how it was that she came to live with Nick in his home.
Halloween night of last year, I moved in, and I was getting a divorce, and so I just, me and my husband were leaving my mom's house. I couldn't live there anymore, so he offered me a place to stay, and so I was meeting his friends and everybody.
It seems it wasn't long before the detective got down to the heart of the matter.
I couldn't think of him hurting somebody like that.
Why do
Yeah.
people say that he's violent and is capable of doing that?
Because he went to military. I mean, he talks about little stuff from the military, and he's been in a few bar fights.
Nick has claimed that during the course of his service in the Marine Corps, while stationed overseas, he'd engaged in combat. As a result, he'd had to resort to taking lives. Montana gave some additional background on Nick and explained that his upbringing had left a lot to be desired.
His growing up, I don't know if you know, but he was in and out of foster care and all this other stuff, and so.
As it turns out, Montana wasn't the only individual Nick welcomed into his home.
What about his roommate?
I couldn't see Keith hurting anybody either. Keith just had a baby, and he's he's been in jail. He doesn't want to go back at all.
33-year-old Willie Keith Raby is a man who we'll hear from shortly.
No.
As it turns out, he's also on law enforcement's radar for multiple reasons. Montana continues to describe her dealings with the two men after living with them for an extended period of time.
Neither of them ever showed a violent side to me.
So far, Montana can only speak highly of the two men. Of course, as you'll see, this won't always remain the case. The detective then poses an interesting question to Montana.
Have you seen the news article that came out about the body that was located?
Yeah, I've seen lots of people post on Facebook from around that area, and that it was right out there where we lived, kind of.
He's trying to get a sense of how much Montana knows.
And where were they saying the body was located?
I didn't look exactly where, but everybody, I know Nick posted on there. He was like, that's pretty much in my backyard. And Nick just said that the Bruno Desert is where it was found.
Why would Nick talk about this, that he did this to this person?
I don't know. He's not necessarily a show-off, I guess. I don't know why he would be talking about something like that if he didn't do it. And if he did, he's not. I don't. Oh my gosh, this is so crazy that he's being accused of this.
No one's accusing him yet.
You just suspect that he did it because people are talking about it.
Did he ever talk to
Girl!
you about the term bunny bumping?
Huh?
Bunny bumping?
Going out and shooting rabbits in the desert.
Yeah, we did that.
Did he ever talk about going out with Keith?
They went out lots. Not lots, but.
The detective asked where they enjoyed going out to shoot, and coincidentally, it seems they frequented a spot near the Bruno Desert, according to Montana, near where Hunter's body was found. At this
Oh,
point, it seems the
no.
detective is narrowing in on the suspect.
Point blank, if you knew that he did this, would you tell me?
I don't want to get in trouble for that. For keeping that.
I don't know if Nick did this or not. There are things that point that possibly he did, which means he's a bad person. Or he could not be. So again, I'm trying to reiterate, stay away from the guy, okay? Don't talk to him about this. Don't talk to anybody about this. Something happened, whether he had something to do with it or not, I don't know, but he has told people that he has.
That's crazy. Oh my gosh.
Montana continues to express her shock that Nick's name has come up in relation to Hunter's death. The detective concludes the conversation, and Montana may think this marks the end of her.
Do you guys think that she's suspicious? I feel like she's kind of giving off innocent. You guys think that she's in on it? Okay, wait. I can't ask you guys because I feel like some of you have watched this already. I can't tell. I feel like she seems a bit
involvement in the matter. However, the following day,
surprised.
The detective and Montana meet again, and as you'll see, she didn't heed his advice.
I talked to him talking about this stuff, and then that's why I called you.
So you talked to Nick after you talked to me?
Ooh.
Yeah, I told him because he messaged me, so I tried to keep it short.
While it is possible that Montana is innocent and is simply trying to look out for her friend, going straight to Nick could also suggest that she's involved and wants to ensure their stories line up. If the detective wasn't suspicious of Montana before, he likely is now.
But why would she tell him that, that they talked?
I don't know if I'm allowed to ask this, but I'm guessing since you're talking about the guns, the person that was found was shot. Am I allowed to ask that?
We can't comment on what we have, but
that's a possibility.
Maybe she's just in a silly, goofy mood.
On what you do know.
Okay.
Interestingly, stating that they can't comment isn't actually true. There's usually no rule that would prevent the police from providing details to a potential witness. However, officers will often be strategic about the details they do divulge. Many times, police will want to wait to hear a witness's version of events. This serves two purposes. First, it ensures that the witness's statements aren't influenced by the detectives. Second, if the witness provides statements that the officers already know to be false, then they can use these contradictions in the interrogations. As it seems they aren't making much progress, the detective begins to lay it on thicker.
I'm glad you called me last night, but I still find it strange that you would even care to even stop and talk to Nick after I've disclosed to you that he is suspected
Silly girl.
in killing somebody. I can't tell you what we know, but
They
I know
said
you would have been living at a house when this.
two people.
I don't know how you wouldn't know at least something. Something happened.
The community voted.